guys, good morning. Headed out from the hotel, going across the street to a restaurant to meet up with one of my Corvette friends from Instagram. And then I will be headed to the Hoover Dam. And then from there to California, so that is the plan. Alright, so I literally went like 3 feet. I said, where could she be? There she is with her C6. Wow, my window is dirty. I can't even focus on that. Got the C6 looking good out here. New custom plate, let's go. Alright, headed to the Hoover Dam, 282 miles, 4 hours. So comparatively short to everything else I've done in the last few days. Wasn't really hungry, so I had my breakfast burrito there for the next time I'm hungry. Surprisingly, I have more gas than I thought, 293 miles, so that'll pretty much take me there, but I'll probably stop somewhere along the way and get gas. Starting the day with 51,410 after yesterday's 1,005 mile craziness. So gonna be a short one today. I don't know, maybe 500 or 600, so maybe we'll hit 52,000 if we're lucky, but off we go. I mean, I probably need one shot with the palm trees on my right, hitting this yellow light really hard. Alright, Palm Tree City. Okay, we're off to West Phoenix. Currently on a 10-lane freeway. Pretty crazy. Alright, scenery update. This is kind of what I was driving through last night, going over the mountains into the valley here. That's typically Phoenix and stuff for you. City in the valley. Can't really see the mountains over there because of all the trashy trees right here, so, and that's what she looks like. Just kind of barren out here. Only 83, which is nice, so it's not too hot. Otherwise it would be like 100 if you were here a couple weeks ago, my friend said. So everything is going good. 65, 226 miles to go, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Alright, we finally got 101 miles at 65 miles an hour. That 45 is incorrect. We're at 65 miles an hour, 196 miles to go, 2 hours, 46 minutes to go. Till we get to the Hoover Dam. Hell yeah. Alright, by myself, you can see the mountains. Whatever you want to call them, mountains, small mountains. There it is, 65. Just chilling. Finally, the road got better from all that black tar nastiness. The side is good, so I'm happy about that. 51.5. 221 miles in the tank. Kind of have to go to the bathroom a little bit, but it subsided a little bit, so everything's good. Just trucking along, Uncle Rob style. If you know, you know. All right, this road is so bad. At least there's no potholes, but it's so bumpy, but we got a good view. All of the mountains, the valley. Well, I may not have music right now because there's no service, but at least the road is smooth, and that's all that matters. Kind of coasting down this hill. Some nice views out here. I'm actually enjoying this currently because it's like kind of curvy, which is nice. It's not straight and boring, and the road is better, and it's just good to look, beautiful to look at. So I'm enjoying this, and the speed limit's 65, so everything's going smoothly. Finally got some cactuses out here. Oh, they got some, look at these like stacked rocks. That's cool. What the hell? Looks like someone did that, but you never know. Probably not. Anyways, there's some cactuses, cacti, whatever you want to call them, so that's cool. But yeah, just trucking on by, waiting for a gas station so I can go to the bathroom, but also my gas is getting a little bit low. It's kind of pushing it. I'll make it to the dam, you know, but who knows if there's a gas station around. So it's always better to be safe when you're going into the desert to fill up on gas, which I did not. So hopefully I don't regret that. Alright, going down this hill and I'm getting a big view, which is cool. But I just passed another like rock formation of like stacked little rocks. Big rocks, but I didn't get a chance to film it. I was driving, but it's looking good out here. Speed limit dropped to 55, which is sad, but I'm coasting down this hill, so that's good. 33 miles a gallon. Alright, so I stopped at 2 gas stations. The first one was Pilot, but it was diesel only for truckers. The second one I stopped at Chevron, but it was like $5.89 a gallon. So I said, hell no, I ain't paying like $3 extra a gallon. I'd rather break down on the side of the road. Not literally, but I'm gonna keep going and see if there's anything cheaper, because that is insane. Nearly $6 a gallon. Hell no. Not today, Satan. Okay, so 3.7 miles until we're back on 40 West, which is what I was on for like 800 miles yesterday, so I'm excited about that. Yes, I did find a gas station, another Love's, which is probably going to be like 15 to 30 miles away once I get on to 40. The gas, I believe, is like $3.50-ish, give or take 10 cents. Compared to $5.89, that's about $2.30 savings per gallon, which saves me about $30 for a tank, which is crazy because usually a whole tank, or to fill up, usually costs like $30 to $50. So if I'm saving $30 on a tank, you know you're doing something right. So I'm glad to have avoided the nearly $6 per gallon gas back in that one place. It was kind of like an emergency pit stop. They probably just take advantage of people. They're like, oh, I'm almost out of gas, let's jack up the price, so screw these people. So that's pretty much what was happening probably. So excited to go back to town, be out of the desert, and be back to civilization and closer to gas stations. So let's go back to the promised land of 75 on I-40. So I think Love's is about 10 minutes out. Alright guys, went to the bathroom, got some gas, 526 miles on the tank. Well, now it's down to 520, but you get the idea. Let's see how far away we are here in a second once I can take my hand off of the wheel. Let's see if I can overextend myself. We have 84 miles to go, 1 hour and 16 minutes till the Hoover Dam. Speed limit should still be 75. Alright guys, I'm not even joking. This has to be the worst road that I've ever been on in my entire life. Right now it's decent, but it's there's so many potholes. I literally have to drive on the white line on the right side. I'm swerving between lanes, like trying to dodge potholes. It's so bad, but right now it's good. But scenery update. I guess the Hoover Dam is literally like 3 feet inside of Nevada, so this is still all Arizona as far as I know. So I got 50 miles in Arizona, 42 minutes to go. Travel time 3:23, so almost there. I got 500 miles left on the tank. So that is the current situation. But hopefully, for the love of all that is holy, I hope I don't have to go back on that road right there on the left side. Hopefully I can take like another route or something on like an actual freeway, because this sucks. Got a really nice view of the mountains coming down the hill. Beautiful. There's a car right next to me. I can't do anything about that, but hold on. That's beautiful. This guy right here with the boat is about to be my next teaching lesson. This guy's been in the fast lane for like 7 miles and he won't get out of the way. I had to once again move in front of him when he was still behind me, so people could pass. Otherwise, no one would be getting past both of us. So highway hero once again, but this guy's so stupid. Literally everyone is just passing him because he won't get out of the damn lane. Here's the update. Boatman is still holding up everybody. Literally the whole highway. I don't understand. Either people are literally don't know the rules of the road, want to see the world burn, or literally don't know what fire is. So literally he's just sitting in the fast lane. Like, I don't understand some people's stupidity. When you see 90 people passing you, it's guys, we are, I think I just drove over the Hoover Dam. I'm going up to the like lookout, and you can get out onto the bridge. There was like 300 people on the bridge that you can look over the edge. I would assume there's a guardrail or something, but I saw like 300 people on the edge of the bridge, so that's cool. I'm probably gonna walk down there, but I'm just driving there right now on the side of this cliff. Oh gosh, so that's cool. So I'm just gonna park, and then I'll be there in a mile and a half. So exciting! Let's go. All right, so there's like a security checkpoint. I think they just want to make sure that you don't have any drones or whatever. Do I have to pay to get in? I don't know, man. I hope not. So it looks like everybody's walking up the stairs. There's a Lambo right there. I don't really think there's any parking, man. It looks pretty full. All right, so we're starting with like 90 switchbacks. It's like a little hike, I guess. So looks like it was a Union-made bridge, but Sherman Jones didn't make it. Looks like we can take the stairs instead of doing all the switchbacks. I think that's for like a wheelchair or something, so we lucked out. Let's go. Stairs it is. All right, so I guess if you drive down the hill, there's the Lambo. You can drive across the bridge, so, I mean not the bridge, the dam, so I might do that. I don't know how I'm gonna turn around, but it's pretty sick. Oh, sorry, I'm still zoomed in, but. So on the bridge right here, that I just drove across, there she is. Can't zoom out. It's really cool.
As long as you're not doing
Crazy. Alright guys, so there's Nevada right there. So I drove up, came back. I'm gonna go across the dam real quick. LC 500 next to me, which is 125 grand, I think. Pretty sweet. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick and then head out across the dam and then head to my next stop. All right guys, we are on the way to the Hoover Dam. This is the bridge that I was just on right here. I was up there. This is sick actually. That's a really cool bridge. That's a massive bridge, holy. But now I'm just headed down. It's like 15 miles an hour. It looks like you can walk across the dam, so that's cool. But there ain't no chance I'm paying $10 for that. I should probably just drive up to the roof though for a picture on the way out. There's a couple spots that you can take pictures, so that'll be cool. All right guys, I am on the dam. So there's walkways on both sides. These speed bumps are not very Corvette friendly, but this is very cool. Still have to turn around somehow. Yeah, this is sweet. I do kind of want to just get out and look over the edge, but I was already up on the bridge, so that's way higher anyways. But it was scary standing next to the edge of the bridge, let alone on the edge of this dam. So there's a lot of people just running across the street, but yeah, I have to figure out. Oh look, there's Arizona time. That's funny. There's probably another one for Nevada across, but we just drove across the Hoover Dam. I need to do a turnaround real quick, like right here. Something. But I just turn around right here. So on the right side it says 4 o'clock, but on the left side it still says 4 o'clock. So that's got to be wrong or something, because I think it's a new time zone once you get into Arizona or Nevada. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure one of those is wrong, because there's no reason why they would have 2 clocks that are the same damn time. But there is the bridge right there, which is cool. I'm gonna try not to crash into this dude right here. All right, leaving the Hoover Dam access road. I guess there's Nevada. Look, we came back to Nevada like 8 times right now. Welcome to Nevada. So 246 miles to go to my friend's house. 4 hours and 14 minutes, 8:20 p.m. arrival time. So it looks like we're gonna be driving until it's dark outside again. So this might be a grind. I haven't eaten since breakfast. I still have my burrito. So I might stop and eat that if I get really hungry, but I'm trying not to, because I kind of just don't want to eat that. on the road, even though I am hungry. I want to eat it, but I don't want to like stop, eat it, wash my hands, all that stuff. So we'll see how far I can make it. I'm gonna drink some water, and but everything's going good so far. That was cool. I guess you can take tours at the Hoover Dam, but I don't know what that entails. But not this time. And there was a cop on the right for some reason. They're doing one over the speed limit, doing 26 and a 25. Watch me get pulled over, I swear. But anyways, we are off. Let this guy go by because he really wants to. Tesla owners. So anyways, off we go to California. Alright, it's been like 3 seconds, but I just did pass a sign that said Pacific time zone, so we are officially in our own home time zone. So I'm pretty much home now, you know. It just feels like home, like I'm on the West Coast. So it feels good to be close to home, even though it's still going to be like, I don't even know, another 13 to 1700 miles home, depending on my stops, but I'm going to keep driving. Alright, since I've been giving you guys the tour of all the cities that I passed by, there is Las Vegas out there. It's kind of pixely, sorry, but there it is. I think we're like, I don't know, less than 30 miles away. But there she is, so I don't think you can see the dome from here, the sphere, but haven't gone very far. Under 4 hours, 233 miles. 65 miles an hour, which is nice. I think it's going to be like 55 miles an hour most of the way, according to the math, but hopefully I'm wrong about that. Hopefully it's at least 60. That'd be nice. But we'll see. So anyways, let's get to it. Right, as I get closer, you can see the sphere. It's hard to see it on the video, but it's right. Try not to crash here. It's right. Whatever, you can see it. I'm sure you can see it, but I don't have to point it out to you. So I'm getting on 15 South, I believe, and this freeway is brand new. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Alright, right now I'm super happy, even though the road is not as brand new as I thought, but it's still a good road compared to the end of Arizona. Was so bad. Anyways, 70 miles an hour, love that. 209 miles total, 191 straight shot on Highway 15 South. I am so happy about that, that I don't have to take 50 turns on the back roads through the woods right now, so I'm stoked about that. 3.5 hours to go, 400 on the miles. I don't even know how many I've done, but last time I checked I was at like 560 miles total, so hopefully we can continue that streak of getting my miles per gallon back up on a tank. But everything's going great so far. Heading south out of Nevada and then south into California, so a little bit out of the way. I mean, a little bit further away from home, but this was the way that I had to go, the fastest way to the Hoover Dam. So alright guys, here's the map, leaving Las Vegas, going down to pretty close to LA. Oh look, you can be. Found a road that is the road that I thought was paved. I found the now paved section. It's pretty much dead silent. It feels so good. It sounds good. It's just everything about it makes me excited inside. So yes, hopefully this goes on for a long time, but I'm just so happy right now. But I am hungry, so I might try to eat that while driving, but my hands are dirty, so I don't know what to do. Alright guys, this is it. California, we are back. Crossed the border. Still 70, the road is not perfect anymore, but I'm really enjoying myself. Oh my gosh, I got scared right there. It said 55. I was like, hell no. But so far so good. Everything's going great. Loving this road. Just out here in the middle of nowhere, enjoying some views, some nice roads. Everything's going great. I need to get around this dude, but I think we're down to 2 lanes now, so it might be a little more tricky, but the 3 lanes was so perfect. Oh my gosh, and the road was perfect. But here we go. All right. Alright guys, so there's some kind of traffic up here. I don't know, it's just slow. So I managed to eat the half of my burrito that was already half eaten. And I spilled like one piece of potato, which was a lot less than the Buc-ee's taco, so it helps that it's been sitting there cold and stuck together. So, but it was really good. I still have another half if I get hungry, but I'll probably just save it for dinner or something, or tomorrow morning, I don't know. But 150 miles on here, 168, 2 hours 51 minutes, 8:28 arrival time. Got a beautiful skyline right here, with the mountains and the sunset. Everything is going better. We just got out of the traffic jam here, back to 70 miles an hour, which is nice. 3 lanes again, hell yeah. But that's pretty much where we're at right now. Alright, the sun is going down. It's beautiful outside, really beautiful actually. Welcome back to the West Coast, where people don't know how to drive and don't know how to get out of the fast lane, I guess. Everybody's blinker is broken over here, so literally like 10,000 people in the fast lane, and there's not a single trucker in sight to cause any issues. So literally just, people just don't know how to drive. So welcome back to the West Coast. Don't come over here if you want to go fast. So 89 miles, 107, 1 hour and 58 minutes. This is just frustrating because I can't even go the freaking speed limit because everyone just stuck right in front of me. And people don't want to drive. I move over here and then this guy slows down. And then this guy was on my right side. I passed him and then he sped up in the slow lane for no reason. It's just, it's so stupid. See, now it's just like turn off my cruise control because everybody just doesn't know how to freaking drive. Alright, guys. My music wasn't working even though I have signal for no reason. So I think this is the first time I've ever used the radio in this car. I had to figure it out for like 3 minutes. It was really hard to figure it out, but I got it. So finally got some tunes jamming. 75 miles on this road, 93 total, 1 hour 44. This guy, everybody's clogging up the fast lane, but I moved over because some guy was behind me who wanted to go by, so I moved in front of that guy. Then he gave me the thank you with the flasher, so I gave him the thank you back. And it just feels good to be a good person and a smart person and not stupid. So do better, y'all. Do better. Not that none of you guys are stupid, but seriously. Like, look, now he just slowed down. He just slowed down. California drivers, Oregon drivers, Washington drivers, they're really stupid. No one ever gets out of the fast lane. So do better, guys. Do better, please. It's annoying. Alright guys, not only is he clogging up the fast lane, he's driving with his dome light on. That's illegal, you guys. Everybody knows that. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. It literally doesn't matter how many lanes there are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's always going to be someone in the fast lane going slow on the West Coast. Doesn't matter. West Coast drivers can't drive. I'm saying it, and I lived there my whole life. I said it. Alright guys, I am 1 mile away, 2 minutes. I have not been mad this whole trip while driving, except for the last like 2 or 3 hours driving in California. It's so frustrating. I hate it. That's all I have to say, really. There's no other words. But I'm glad to be done driving for the night. I think I probably got like 532 miles today. If I did the math right, it's like 530 something. But anyways, it was good. I'm glad it's over. All the traffic was a nightmare. It's like, there's like a couple times where traffic stopped for like 20 or 30 minutes, pretty much just crawling for like 30 minutes, like 20 miles each time. It was really dumb. But, about done for the night.